Check, check. Welcome everybody to Isbell Field on the campus of Texas Lutheran University as we are just about ready for the first pitch, game one of this SCAC conference series between your TLU Bulldogs and the Centenary Gents. Brendan Beard on the mound, the senior for the Bulldogs, facing off in this first at bat against number 27, Carson Livesay. As Livesay comes into today batting .350 with 42 hits on the season. This is a good Centenary ball team here that the Bulldogs will be facing. They got their ace out here to start this series. At this point, with a kind of jumbled up standings right now, of course, like many of the fans y'all know, top four go to the conference tournament. The Bulldogs trying to be one of those four teams fighting for their lives right now in this crucial series. It's not so much about who these wins coming against, but more about just getting the wins themselves. As Trinity's ahead at the top with a 12-3 conference record, Centenary right behind them at 11-3. So number 2 team in the conference here at Isbell this afternoon as Beard walks the first batter. As Livesay will take his base, playing at left field today. And following him will be number 6, Clay Menard. Menard, a 5'8" sophomore from Berwick, Louisiana, playing at third this afternoon. And Livesay at first, and here's the first pitch from Beard. That one kind of bouncing up to the plate for ball one. Of course, last time we saw Beard was last weekend. I'm sure many Bulldog fans are tuned into that Trinity series. He threw for over 160 pitches in a 5-0 shutout of Trinity. That was game one last Friday. And then, of course, the Bulldogs proceeded to drop the next two, so didn't take the series, but Beard's last time out was one of his best performances as a Bulldog. Now here he is back to work today. You see Xavier Arias at third, playing up close to the plate, well into the infield. The throw back to first to check on Livesay, nothing going. Clay Menard this season batting .327. Another consistent starter in this Gent lineup, 32 hits on the season, 23 RBIs. Got a doubleheader here today, 4 and 7 for first pitch times, as Beard lays in a strike there. On the season, Brendan Beard, 2.01 ERA, 5-0 record, making start number 9 on the season. And every single one of them has pretty much been productive. He has been playing at a first-team all-conference level this season. A bunt attempt, not a great one. Arias will go to 2 with it, and they get the force out. Well done by Xavier Arias, as that bunt definitely came a bit too hot off the bat that Menard wanted, as Arias is able to get the force at second to Chase Bourgeois covering. And there's one down. Let's score that one a fielder's choice, as Livesay out at second. And now we have number 26, Alex Miller, the freshman, 6'6", 180 from Cypress, Texas. Got a freshman in the 3 spot, and he's been impressive this year. 3.82 ERA, good for the second highest on the team. He's had a stellar freshman season, perhaps newcomer of the year type season for Miller. And he gets a chance to face Beard here for the first time. The in-person scoreboard here at Isbell Field is still down, so bear with me with the count numbers and all of that, as we've kind of been working on that the last few weeks here at the stadium. Of course, on your screen, you'll have the scoreboard. Beard will check on Menard over there at first. Menard has stolen 10 bags this year, second most on the team, behind Livesay, who obviously backed the lead off. So those two, only 2 guys in double-digit stolen base categories. They check on him again. Beard's got a quick trigger back to first. Seen him make some great plays in the field in general, and he's had a few pickoff attempts successful this season as well. Here comes the pitch back to Miller. And kind of a hesitant swing there, goes towards the backstop, and there's a strike. So Beard will go back to the stretch here. And will deliver to Miller. This one popped up. Can Post get over there? I think it's going to go foul. Just out of play. Got a good battle brewing between Beard and Miller right here. Quick check on the defensive lineup, or defensive setup here for the Bulldogs. Chance Green once again behind the plate doing the catching duties. Post at first, Eric Vasquez at second, Chase Bourgeois at short, and Xavier Arias at third. And in the outfield for the Bulldogs, and left it's Mason Godot, center field Hayden Kessering, and right field it's Carson Drain. As throughout this winning streak, the Bulldogs kind of found their main nine in the field, or main eight rather, I guess, but especially the outfield too. A lot of shuffling we saw early in the year with the lineups, but really here the last month or so, it's been the same group out there. Chance Green's kind of solidified being the starting catcher, and the outfield has worked itself out as well with Godot, Kessering, and Drain. 2-2 count between Beard and Miller. One down here in the top of the first. Another check on Menard. He's back in safely. Miller's got 33 RBIs this year. That's a team leading in that 3 spot. Shot 15 walks this year. Only struck out 7 times. This one lined and off the glove of Arias. Bourgeois will still make the throw to second and get the out. Chase Bourgeois with a heck of a play over there at short. Arias nearly made an incredible one as well. But Bourgeois, Johnny on the spot, got over there quick and still made the flip in time to second. So Bulldogs do another good job of getting the force out at second, as they've been one of the best fielding teams in the conference all season. So another fielder's choice. So it leaves Miller at first now for the cleanup man, number 12, Austin Benoit. Benoit batting .319 with 37 hits on the season. This is a really solid, balanced Centenary lineup. You know, looking at them pregame, and this is the team from top to bottom. There's not a whole lot of weaknesses, especially in the batting order. Everyone can hit. There's no drop off really from 1 to 8 or 1 to 7 in this lineup, as I got a ton of guys hitting over 300 this season. Another check on first base from Beard. 1-1 count here to Benoit. In the top of the first. Centenary 17-12 on the season overall with that 11-3 conference record. Bulldogs 19-13, 8-7 in the SCAC. And there's a nice fastball delivered by Beard to make it 1-2. Benoit, a utility player, senior, 6 foot out of Welsh, Louisiana. And that one, strike 3, as Brendan Beard gets the foul tipped into the catcher's glove as Benoit goes down swinging. And Beard goes out with a bang at the top of the first. So some good fielding by the Bulldogs and a strikeout by Beard ends the top half of the first. So we'll go scoreless into the bottom of the first to meet the TLU lineup. Please stay with us. Welcome back to Cottisville Field on the campus of Texas Lutheran University. Bottom one for the TLU Bulldogs now to get a chance to swing the bat. Got Eric Vasquez, Hayden Kessering, and Xavier Arias 1, 2, 3 to lead off this inning. Vasquez, one of the seniors, honored today. 5'11", 190 out of San Antonio Brandeis. His first pitch delivered from number 4 for Centenary, Cody Myers, on the mound, 5'10" sophomore from Friendswood. Cody Myers, one of the top arms for the Gents as well, so both teams with their aces in this one. We got a great pitching matchup. Cody Myers, ERA south of 1. It's at .89, 8-1 record. 9 starts now coming into this one as he strikes out Eric Vasquez very quickly. 60 strikeouts to just 20 walks, as that's an incredible ratio, and opposing batters barely hitting above 200. So this is, we got 2 of the best pitchers in the conference going at it today. In fact, these might be 2 of the top 3, along with Jackson Tier from Trinity. So now we got Hayden Kessering standing in, playing out in center field as always. Kessering right back up the middle, and a nice swing there from the senior, as there's a very nice one-out single back up the middle to get the Bulldog offense going. Following him now will be number 42, Xavier Arias. Arias had himself a nice season this year. .330 batting average, second highest in the team behind Mason Godot. 29 RBIs on the season, 37 hits. Second most hits on the team, not behind Eric Vasquez. As we are coming down the final stretch of this season, 2 more series left. We got this one, and I believe the Bulldogs are out Southwestern to end the season. So we got a 1-1 count here between Myers and Arias. Myers a lefty as well, so that kind of throws another wrench in the wheel for this Bulldog offense. Not only is he a dominant pitcher, but being a lefty helps him out as well. That one, a kind of measly pickoff attempt at first as that gets away from Miller covering the bag, but nothing doing there as Kessering will stay put. Go ahead and take a look at the rest of this Bulldog lineup. It's Peavy at the 4 spot, Carson Drain in the 5 spot, and Tyler Post at batting 6th. As Arias, that was a nasty pitch there from Myers. He swings through it for strike 2. And then 7, 8, 9 is Bourgeois, Godot, and Chance Green. 1-2 count to Arias. There goes Kessering. The throw down is a pretty good one, and Kessering is going to be thrown out at second. A nice throw from behind the plate there for the catcher. That was number 24, Jake Gointz. As Kessering almost had no shot there. That was a good throw, and the second baseman was just waiting on him. So now base is empty with 2 outs for Arias. See the Bulldogs playing aggressive. We don't see too many first inning steals from them, as they know how important these games are down the stretch. As Arias fouls off that one hard. Yeah, kind of an aggressive play there. Kessering has good speed, but oftentimes we don't see the steals come till later in these ball games for TLU. Arias pops this one up, shallow center. And that one is caught out there in center field by Colin Pitts, and that's going to end the inning. So we'll go top 2. This one's still scoreless as both pitchers off to a smooth start. Please stay with us.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome back to Cottersville Field. Leading off the top of the second is number 16, Joby Boone, 5'11" senior out of Louisiana. As Beard goes back to work here and lays in a strike. One count between him and Boone. Boone on the year, batting .389, highest on the team here in this 5 spot as he pops this one up. Foul out of play towards that Bulldog bullpen. It's Boone, Wickland, and Pitts due up for the Gents. Trinity and Centenary pretty much are in a pretty safe spot right now, and something drastic would have to happen these last 2 weeks of the season for them to fall out of that top 4 and not be in the conference tournament. But it's really a dogfight for the last 2 spots between 4 different teams. It's 4 teams battling out for 2: Southwestern, TLU, Dallas, and St. Thomas. Schreiner and Austin College out of the mix there in the bottom 2 as this one bounces through past Arias into left as Godot will get it in quickly as the runner will hold there, but a leadoff base hit from Joby Boone. As there is the first hit for the Gents this afternoon. Now we got number 18, Walker Wickland, coming up, freshman. Hometown kid out of Shreveport, Louisiana. Beard a quick check on first again as he didn't let any of those base runners relax over there, that's for sure. 23 pitches thus far for Brendan Beard, but obviously that pitch count not to worry about too much with the game we saw last time at Trinity for him, as he pretty much threw two complete games in one with the 160 plus pitches. Now turning attention back to Wookland, who's the last man batting over 300 at 302. Been in and out of the starting lineup this year. This one will sneak through past Vasquez. Another good swing that finds its way out of the infield from the Gents, as that's back-to-back base hits. And now we have 25 Colin Pitts, the sophomore from Lufkin, Texas, coming in to bat with 2 on it, nobody out. Showing bunt here is Pitts. Post will come up to be ready to play it, as that one could pass him for strike 1. This one, a kind of blooper that's also going to get down. Will they send the runner? They will not, as Carson Drain gets that one back in quickly. So 3 straight base hits off the bat of the 5, 6, and 7 hitters in the Centenary lineup. Told you from top to bottom, this is a solid Gents roster that everyone can hit. And now we have number 24, Jack Goins, another man over 300, batting average at 310. Goins with 14 RBIs and has a golden opportunity here with nobody down and 3 aboard. The bases loaded, as Coach Kyle Palmer will call time to discuss things with Beard and his crew. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Cottesville Field, to that kind of longer mound meeting. Ground ball up the middle. Bourgeois with a quick flip. Can the Bulldogs turn 2? They will. The run does come home to score, but I think Beard and Coach Palmer will most certainly take that outcome, as the 1 run comes across, but they clear 2 bases. That one was right back up the middle. For a second, it looked like it could have bounced through again, but Bourgeois cut it off and a quick flip to Vasquez, who I don't think he realized that play was going to be made, as he kind of took his time almost, but ended up realizing he can get that out at first too. That's Post with a good stretch, and Goins grounds into the double play. So Boone came around to score, still on that double play. Wookland goes to third, but Pitts and Goins are retired. So now it's the 9-hole hitter, number 32, Miles Keith, freshman from Lindale, Texas. Centenary a chance to still maybe bring home 2. They got 1 across on a double play that they definitely did not want there, but it helped the Bulldogs. And now Keith will pop this one up just in front of the dugout as Arias kind of had some trouble finding it. Would have been a tough play regardless, and now we'll try it again here at the 1-1 count. Keith on the season batting .224 as he swings through that one for strike 3 as Brendan Beard gets his second strikeout, and it's a big one to strand that runner at third. Bulldogs load the bases that inning, but only one comes across thanks to some more good fielding and timely pitching from Brendan Beard. We'll go bottom 2, 1-0 our score. Centenary in front. Please stay with us.
Welcome, everyone, to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs.
Welcome back to Cod Isabel Field. Adam Peavy will lead off the bottom of the second as he'll get to face Cody Myers for the first time. There's a big breaking ball there. That one drops in. Myers got some stuff. We've seen a slider there. Looked like a 12-6 curve on that pitch. A lot of movement and a lot of velocity. As this one he blows by Peavy for strike 2. 1-2 count to Adam Peavy, the cleanup man pretty much all year for the Bulldogs. He's held down this spot. He's been great in that role. .303 batting average. He's got 33 hits on the season, but there he strikes out in 4 pitches. So Myers off to a rock-solid start. As now Carson Drain will follow Peavy. Drain playing out in right field once again. 6-foot senior from Brenham, Texas. Another one of the veterans, seniors honored pregame. Now we'll face Cody Myers here. Myers 2 strikeouts through 1.5 innings so far. Just tries to get the spot there on the outside part of the plate. Nothing doing. But Myers does not waste too much time either. He gets these pitches in pretty quickly. As that one fouled off by Drain. As Drain kind of in a tough spot here, down 1-2. After Peavy just struck out swinging the previous at-bat. That one a bit low, good eye from Drain. As that one dropped down in a hurry. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. And strike 3 swinging again as Cody Myers with his third already. Now here comes Tyler Post to follow the first two batters. Post, yet another senior from San Antonio Johnson. As that first pitch finds strike zone, 0-1. That one falls away towards the outside, 1-1 to the former All-American. That one up high, and Post continues to be patient as the count is 3-1. That one finds his own. Strike two, full count between Post and Myers. Yeah, Myers second in D3 with a .89 ERA, only trailing Jackson Tier from Trinity. So yeah, numbers don't lie with him in this dense roster. As meanwhile, Tyler Post does draw the walk, and that was a big one to get with 2 outs. Did not want to go down strike by allowing Myers to strike out the side. So Post once again finds a way to get on base, one of the walk leaders in the conference. And now Chase Bourgeois will come up. Yeah, Myers, SCAC Pitcher of the Year candidate, 2-time Conference Pitcher of the Week this year. Leads the conference and Division III with 8 wins as well. Post at first, and now another pitch to Bourgeois, who pops it up, but that's going to go out of play, foul. Centenary is led by Mike Diaz in his 14th season. And most recently, they won 2 out of 3 against St. Thomas last week, and then split a midweek doubleheader with Laterno on Tuesday. Like I mentioned at the top, the Gents just 1 game out of first behind Trinity, so they're battling out still for the chance to win the conference regular season title, something the Bulldogs took home last year, 2023 SCAC regular season champs. Got the best team batting average and had a solid year last year is Chase Bourgeois with a solid swing out the left center, but it's going to hang in the air a bit too long, and the play is made for out number 3. So that ends the bottom of the second. We'll go top 3, where Brendan Beard will retake the mound. Please stay with us.
More than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome back to Cottisville Field, top 3. As top of the order, due up once again for the Gents. As it's Carson Livesay up to the plate here. Jewel Walk in his first at bat. His first pitch back in the middle to Beard, and Beard snags it with the glove and makes the flip over to post. As Beard flashes the glove right there to make the play. And one down. And now number 6, Clay Menard. Will stand back in, the third baseman. He grounded into a fielder's choice his first time. Beard with a nice breaking ball that drops in. Good pitch from Beard. There's strike one. The 0-1 fouled away, make it 0-2. 2 strikeouts so far for Beard. 3 hits allowed. And through the first 2 innings of this one. Here comes the 0-2 to Menard. Beard looking for that strikeout pitch. A bit high on the simple fastball there. Tried to freeze Menard, but he does not go for it. Breaking ball, and that one does paint the outside corner. And that is strike 3. Menard thought he still had another chance at it, but now he'll have to walk back to the dugout as Beard gets his 3rd strikeout of this one. And now big Alex Miller will come back up. A couple of 6'6" ball players dueling here. First pitch from Beard goes low to Miller. Miller's got some pop in that bat too at the 6'6" frame. Leads them in homers with 5 as a freshman. And likely one of the tops in the conference too with that number. Beard lays in a strike there. Goes to 1-1. And Miller was SCAC Player of the Week earlier this season. D3 Rookie of the Week in late February. Is a Freshman of the Year candidate, and I'd imagine we haven't seen everybody here, at least I haven't at home, but with his numbers, that's got to be some of the best marks as a first-year player. 4th in the SCAC in batting average, 3rd in RBIs, 6th in hits. I mean, he's having a first-team all-conference caliber season as a freshman, so to me, he's got to be one of the top guys for newcomer of the year as well. That one, Beard paints the corner for strike 2. He's doing a good job playing the zone right now. Two-two count here to Miller. And that one just a bit low. Green tried to frame it. And now the count goes full, 3-2. Miller also grounded into a fielder's choice last time up. As Beard will reset and now settle in for the payoff pitch. 3-2, breaking ball, and Miller got underneath it. That one going back to left field, but Godot's got some room to make the play just in front of the warning track. Miller got some of it, but not all of it, and Beard goes at a quick 1-2-3 ending in the top of the 3rd as we will go bottom 3. Bulldogs still trailing 1-0. Please stay with us.
Texas Lutheran University.
Welcome back to Cottage Isabel Field. Mason Goodell with a quick bunt. Try to give the Bulldogs a lead base runner to start off, but Goodell will ground out, trying to do so on that bunt attempt, and now Chance Green will come up. Green looks at a first pitch strike there from Cody Myers. That one a bit low, will miss for making a 1-1 count. Chance Green this season has done really well, kind of holding down that starting catcher spot. And batting average doesn't reflect it at 172, but what he's done behind the plate's been really good for this Bulldog team, and he's had some big moments. I mean, he may not have the overall batting average, but he's had some clutch hits in a lot of these home series, and his play behind the plate is really what's earned him that starting catcher role. As Bulldogs are kind of bouncing around early in the year trying to find out who their starting catcher was. Same with the outfield as well. The infield's been pretty much the same for the bulk of the year. Of course, Xavier Arias is back and forth between right field and third base, but since R.J. Carrillo's gone down, he's been the third base. Been holding it down at third base, but I mean the outfield too has solidified itself, which has been nice for Coach Palmer to have that settled through his first season. It's always tough, coming into a new team, even with your alma mater. Once your first year, you gotta figure out who your guys are, and have them in those spots consistently. And he eventually found his 9 guys that he wants in the lineup and 8 in the field as the year has gone on. As Chance Green will draw the walk. So 1 down, and now Green draws the walk for Eric Vasquez to come up. Vasquez struck out swinging his first time. Leads this team in hits and having a career year for himself. He's a senior playing at all-conference level. And has been started at second base for really the last 3 seasons. As he swings and misses at that first pitch from Myers outside for strike 1. Myers has been fairly efficient so far, as this next pitch will be pitch number 40 through 3 innings. As Vasquez kind of chops this one to third, they'll get the force to second, but that'll be it. So fielder's choice that Vasquez grounds into on kind of a high-hopping grounder to third. And now we'll have time called here by head coach of the Gents, Mike Diaz. See what he has to say to the second base umpire. A little bit of arguing going on down there. Not sure what the disagreement is about. He's holding what could be the lineup card. I don't know if it's something to do with maybe obstruction at second base or first. Diaz won't win any argument there. So now Hayden Kesselring will come up to bat now. Had a base hit his first time up. As now both umpires are still talking things over. Shout out to Kai here in the booth mentioning the obstruction. I will say though, it wasn't, at least for me, I didn't notice anything too crazy going on with the Bulldog base runners getting in the way. And we're right back to action here. Quick check on first, and Myers and Beard a lot different with their pickoff attempts. When Beard does it a lot more, and when he does, he tries to get that out every time. Myers is more of just a soft toss over to first just to let the runner know he's there, but Beard makes sure base runners know he's fully aware of them at first. Myers a lot more nonchalant with it. Pitch to Kesselring, low and away for another ball. As it looks like, I know fans, you can't see it, but our main scoreboard, the Cottisville Field scoreboard out in right field, the lights are on. Of course, we got to update that as we get it, but the scoreboard is now working for the first time in about 2 weeks. That is nice to see, at least for me. I know you fans already got the digital scoreboard thanks to Kai running the broadcast, but it helps me out a lot, I'll tell you that. As meanwhile, Hayden Kesselring strikes out swinging. Big strikeout there to end the inning for Cody Myers. That will take us to the bottom of the third coming up, or excuse me, top four, with a still 1-0 Centenary lead. Please stay with us.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome back to Cottisville Field. Top four. This game breezing along thus far. As number 12, Austin Benoit, will lead off this inning for the Gents. Strikeout swinging his first time against Beard. A couple of righties going at it. As a 1-1 count here to Benoit. Pitch from Beard, flown out to right field. Drain running on it, but will not get there in time. That one dropped into that Centenary bullpen in foul territory and right. We'll try it again here. 1-2. One ball, two strike pitches. Fastball that'll cut across the zone and be outside for ball two. Good eye from Benoit. That's 319. 37 hits. That's good for one of the tops on the team in terms of base hits in this cleanup spot, or actually the 5 spot for the Gents. This one flown out to centering. Hayden Kesselring underneath it for out number 1. Benoit was an All-SCAC honorable mention outfielder last year, but there he flies out, and now we have Joby Boone back up. Boone was first team All-SCAC last year at second. 5th in batting average and hits this season, and was a SCAC hitter of the week earlier this month. So Boone, I know we've had a lot of gents have great numbers across the board, but Boone, one of those top guys to look out for, and he had that base hit. Later came around to score the only run so far in this one, back in the second. 1-0 count here and make it 2-0 now. Pitch from Beard. That one gets the call for strike one. Give you a quick update. I know I mentioned over 160 pitches. It was 161 to be exact last week in the shutout victory over number 14 Trinity in a 10-inning complete game. And over the last two starts, Beard has thrown 19 innings, allowing only 1 run on 8 hits, while striking out 13 on 286 pitches. Of course, allowed the 1 run earlier, but he is still pitching at the highest level of his career. 4th in the SCAC in ERA at 2.01, and 22nd in the country, and 3rd in the SCAC with 61 strikeouts. And now that number is up to 64 with his 3 so far today. Full count here to Boone, meanwhile, as he chops this one to third. Arias charging. Can he get it there in time? He will not. Not the greatest of throws either, but that was a tough one as he was pretty much running full speed towards the plate to make that play. And I'll tell you what, Boone was on a hop. So I think even a good throw from Arias there wasn't going to get him. So Boone reaches on the what will probably be an infield base hit, as he was able to reach. Now Walker Wickland, the freshman, will come up. So meanwhile, now we have Wickland at the plate with Boone at first. 1 out in the top of the 4th. Runner goes. The throw down for Chance Green. It's a good one, and how about that? Chase Bourgeois making the catch and tag. Chance Green with a dart to second base, as both catchers have thrown out the first stolen base attempt by both teams. As I'll tell you what, we've seen some great defense so far in this one. Pitching's been solid too, but really I think I've been mostly impressed. Both these teams have had some highlight reel plays defensively so far. So Green gets the put out there on the stolen base attempt. Now the base is empty with 2 outs. That was a rocket down the first base line, but going to go foul from Wickland. So Centenary's got some pieces to build around, of course. Pretty veteran team, but you got Miller and Wickland, 2 freshmen, in the top 6 of your order. There's going to be 2 building blocks with this gents roster. As Beard, that pitch going a bit low, making it 2-1 to the freshman. This one driven out to right center, as he got a lot of that one all the way to the wall. Drain will get it in for a easy 2-out standing double for Walker Wickland. So Wickland now 2 for 2. He had the base hit last time, and now the double there with 2 outs to put a little pressure on Beard and the Bulldog defense. Now number 25, Colin Pitts, will step in. Swing and a miss there as Beard blows the fastball by him. For strike one, Pitts also had a base hit. His first time up. One of the 5 hits so far for Centenary. Beard 1 out away of stranding another runner in scoring position. A look back at second. Now the pitch outside, but a nice block there from Chance Green to hold the runner. One count to Pitts. Playing at center this afternoon as swing and a miss there for strike 2. Vasquez creeping down. But Beard will make the throw to the plate, and that's going to be low again. Ball 2. 2-2 count, runner on second. With 2 down in the top of the 4th. 1-0 our score. Brendan Beard closing in on 60 pitches through 4 innings. He's at 57 right now. Away from the umpire, now he's ready. Payoff pitch incoming. 3-2 from Beard is popped up, but that's going to go over our heads here in the press box and out of play. So we'll stay right here. Quick note on Colin Pitts was the SCAC hitter of the week 2 weeks ago. All SCAC second teamer at first base last year, now playing in the outfield here in this one. Leads the SCAC in triples with 3 and top 10 in batting average. As this one is lined into left. A throw down though, and the Bulldogs don't get the call. An RBI base hit for Pitts. And then after the relay throw into the plate, Green quickly threw down his second to try to catch. Pitts looking to get 2, and the Bulldogs don't get the call. Coach Palmer obviously disagreeing there as much as the Bulldog fans have as well. Pitch with an RBI base hit. And on the throw, advance to second as Wicklund comes across to score to make it 2-0 Gents. And now number 24, Jake Gointz, the senior catcher, will come up to bat now. Swing and a miss there for strike 1 as there's a good pitch from Beard. He gets ahead again here, 0-1. This one shot behind the plate for strike 2. Pitch is grounded to third. Arias on the one hop makes the easy throw over to third for out number 3. So the Bulldogs strand a runner on second, but another one comes across the score. It is now 2-0. Centenary, as we'll go bottom 4. Please stay with us.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs.
Welcome back to Cott Isbell Field. Bottom 4. Here in this one, Xavier Arias leading off this inning for the Bulldogs. Still looking to supply some run support for Brendan Beard as they're down 2-0 here through 4. So far, Cody Myers has shut down this Bulldog lineup. Just one hit for TLU up to this point. That was Hayden Kesselring back in the first. They got a base hit back up the middle. As Arias down 1-2 in this AB to Myers. The pitch check swing from Xavier did not go around, and that's going to be ball 2. And a swing and a miss, strike 3 as Xavier Arias reaches out for one. That's now 2 straight strikeouts going back to last inning for Cody Myers, and now Adam Peavy will step in. As Myers is now crossed over the 50 pitch mark. Peavy back up. He struck out swinging his first time as well. But he's had himself a great year, 8th in the country in sacrifice flies at 6, and 2nd in the SCAC with 33 RBIs. And of course, one of the best batting averages on the team as well, over 300. There's a 2-0 count here to Peavy. Looks at a strike there. Actually, no, outside for ball 3. Peavy is ready for that one, but it's fouled away. This one flown out to right field, embracing back, and is the right fielder, and that one is over the wall and gone. Adam Peavy with a solo shot out the right field. And that's going to bring home the first run of the ball game for your Bulldogs. And Peavy is pumped up about that one. Oppo Taco to right field, as right fielder still down for Centenary as he crashed into that outfield fence. We've seen this happen a number of times this year. As we'll take a quick break to check on him. We'll be right back.
More than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
All right, so we're back here at Cod Isbell as right fielders seem to be okay for Centenary out there. As we'll try to get you a number of who that was. That was Livesay out there, the leadoff man for the Gents. So Centenary and Coach Diaz, you loud, he is okay. I'll tell you what, though, that home run off of Peavy, at least off first glance, I was not expecting that one to go over the wall. And that one had to go a little bit opposite power shown off there by Peavy. He just kind of kept on going over the right field fence, kind of by that 380 marker. So Peavy goes yard. A big swing for the Bulldogs. Here's a big swing way upstairs from Drain as first baseman Miller will call off the pitcher to make the play for out number 2. So with 2 down and the home run across from Peavy, Tyler Post will step in with a walk that he drew back in the second against Myers. As that first pitch right down the middle for strike 1. 2-1 our score, 6 hits for the Gents, just 2 for the Bulldogs. No errors on either side. It's been a clean defensive game so far. That one just missing away for first ball of the AB. Of course, we got our doubleheader here with baseball happening right now, but TLU softball right across the way, getting ready to take on Trinity here in a little bit. I believe that 6 is the first pitch, so a lot of action going on here on the TLU campus. Big series as well for the women over the softball team is looking once again to claim another regular season conference title, and a sweep of Trinity will definitely move them, solidify them to get that spot in championship berth once again. I believe they've won the regular season title 9 straight times now, 8 maybe, don't quote me on that, but the women are looking to extend that streak, that's for sure. Meanwhile, the men's team battling here against Centenary, 2-1, as Post is looking at a 2-2 count. lefty versus lefty matchup. As Tyler Post looks at strike 3. And we will go to the top of the 5th after the home run from Peavy. Nothing else really going on. As we'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the top of the 5th. Bulldogs trailing by 1. Please stay with us.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome back to Cottersville Field. Top 5 we go. Brendan Beard back to work. 2-run run, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk through 4 innings for the Bulldog Aces. First pitch swinging for the 9-hole hitter. That's Keith lining out the center for a quick out number 1. That'll help Beard in the pitch count. Now back to the top of the order for Carson Livesey. Livesey 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out back to Beard, who made a heck of a play, preventing a base hit pretty much last time these two faced. As kind of talked about it off cam or on the breaks with some of us in the booth. Being Beard's had could have a highlight reel this season of fielding plays. I mean, he's made some stellar plays on the mound with pitches that have gone back up to him. Of course, I mentioned the double play he had as well late in that Trinity game last weekend. So Beard just flashed the glove a number of times this year. 1-1 count here to Livesey. That one a bit low from number 40. Ball 2. This one fouled away. Make it 2-2 as Livesey and Beard will battle here. Livesey was runner-up for SCAC Freshman of the Year. Voted in last season, was all-conference honorable mention. Leads the SCAC in runs scored, but here he will foul tip that one just behind Green, so no strikeout. He stays alive, but yeah, leads the SCAC in runs scored with 36. And in terms of stolen bases, he's third. He's also third in doubles as well. So on pace to be probably a All-SCAC first teamer this season. From his honorable mention season last year, he's kept on improving from year 1 to year 2. His count still 2-2 as he fouls off another. Two from Beard outside for ball 3, and Livesey continues to work this at bat. This one fouled away. We'll try it again. And that is strike 3 swinging. Brendan Beard earns that strikeout as Livesey fought all he could, but Brendan Beard ends up winning the war there. And that is out number 2. Those are the type of the at-bats that can give Beard a whole lot of confidence, as that was a hard-earned strikeout. And now he's got Clay Menard back up 0 for 2 with a fielder's choice he grounded into his first time, and then he struck out swinging his last time up. First pitch ball outside from Beard. '61 strikeouts, of course now 65 for Beard. Only 9 walks this season. One of the best strike-to-walk ratios this season, as they rule that one foul off of Menard. Opposing batters only hitting .210 against Brendan this year. He's now pitched over 200 batters this season. One outside as Green tried to frame it, but does not get the call. It's 2-1. That one will get the call, though, as kind of a similar spot there, but this time he gets it, and it's 2-2. 2-2 from Beard. Got him reaching, and Brendan Beard gets another strikeout. Back-to-back Ks to end the inning. As we will go bottom 5. Our score is still 2-1. Please stay with us.
More than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome back to Todd Isabel Field, as Chase Bourgeois will lead off the bottom of the 5th. As Cole Myers will go back to work for the Gents on the mound. 2-1 our score. 6 hits for the Gents, just two for the Bulldogs, but one of them was a homer off the bat of Adam Peavy last inning. As it's 7, 8, 9 do it for the Bulldogs. Bourgeois, Godot, and Green. Chase flew out the left his first time. Bourgeois this season, batting .268. Start every game for the Bulldogs, and he's been solid at the plate here in his sophomore season. Of course, kind of saw flashes of him last year, but he's really become a full-time starter this season. And what's impressed me the most about him, I mean, when you're playing out short, you're expected to be one of the top defenders, and he has been that this year. Meanwhile, he'll get a base hit here at the leadoff spot. But I mean, Bourgeois, we've already seen him. He's made some incredible plays already in this one, but he is, I think, has one of the best gloves over there at short in the conference. He's fun to watch out in the field. And now he gets a leadoff base hit here. Set things up for Mason Godot. Another sophomore in this lineup. Godot, highest batting average on the team with a .345 average, 29 hits this season, 18 runs scored, and 9 RBIs with a couple of homers. Grounded out his first time on a bunt attempt. Quick check on first base. Bourgeois back in safely. Does have good speed over there at first. Now Godot shows another bunt, and that one, a pretty good one. Godot will try to beat it out, and he will. Mason Godot, a heck of a bunt. Kind of similar to what he did last inning, or a couple innings ago, but that one, kind of a harder bunt down the first base line, but took a friendly Bulldog bounce to kind of throw off Miller, who was charging. And Godot, with his speed, is able to reach, so a couple of runners aboard will score that one, an infield base hit for Mason Godot, and you got 2 aboard with nobody out. So the Bulldogs, their offense has come alive these last 2 innings. With Peavy's homer and now these 2 at-bats. As going to have a talk with Myers on the mound. Now Chance Green will step into the batter's box with 2 on and nobody out. A bunt being shown again. Green. Is that one fouled behind the plate? Kind of a late bunt attempt there as Miller was charging quickly. Now I'll step off the mound there to get the runners back. Again, a poor bunt attempt there from Green as it goes foul, make it 0-2. So now it's going to be a little bit tough to get that bunt across. Down on the count, we could just see Green swing the bat now. And we will, as this 0-2 pitch is fouled away. Bourgeois at second, Godot at first. Green at the plate, 0-2 count. Bulldogs trailing by 1. But I picked up some momentum here in the last few innings. That one low and away as Green draws the first ball of the AB. one goes high for ball 2. Pitch count for Myers starting to get up there. Him and Beard both have thrown a lot of pitches so far. Beard's north of 80, and now Myers is at 72. And still nobody out in this inning. And outside for ball 3. So both teams have come in with a good strategy. Despite this game being low scoring, they have made these pitchers, both of them, work for these outs. As both offenses kind of come in with the right game plan of making these top pitchers in the conference have to work for every out they get. And it's been times like this later in the inning, later in these games where it could pay off. But there, Green strikes out. So one down now, and we'll turn things over to the top of the lineup for Eric Vasquez, who is 0 for 2 on this senior day. Now Vasquez, first pitch swinging, flown out to right center, and Bourgeois will test the arm, and Chase is able to make it to third base. Not afraid to test those arms in the outfield from Centenary. It wasn't the best of throws, so good call there from Coach Parrish to bring him to third. So Chase is in there as a semi-productive at-bat for Vasquez on the sac fly. As Bourgeois is at third now, Godot still at first for Hayden Kesselring, who's 1 for 2 on the day. The base hit back in his first at-bat in the first inning. Myers now at 80 pitches. 7 strikeouts, 2 walks, only 1 run allowed as they check on Godot. Now outside, ball 1. And that one right down the middle for strike 2 to Kesselring. Actually, going to be 1-1, excuse me. Runners at the corners, 2 down. And there's a swing and miss for strike 2. As Myers finding his rhythm again here. As he's pitching well with kind of toughest jam he's faced up to this point. 1-2 pitch to Kesselring, runner goes, that's Godot, and he will take that base easily as no throw will happen. So Godot now at second base, 2 runners in scoring position for Kesselring, 2-2 count. Biggest moment so far in this one as Bulldogs need every win they can get down these last 6-game stretch. Kesselring tried to make it look like it was inside, but a huge strikeout for Cody Myers. As he strikes out Kesselring once again and strands 2 runners in scoring position. The Bulldogs come up empty-handed. We'll go top 6. The score is still 2-1. Please stay with us.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome back to Cottisville Field. Top of the 6th inning. 2-1 our score as Brendan Beard back to work, lays in a first pitch strike to 3-hitter number 26, Alex Miller, the first baseman. Again, 6'6" versus 6'6". As that pitch from Beard a bit low, 1-1. Tough last inning to come up empty-handed for the Bulldogs as they put 2 runners aboard with nobody out and were unable to cash in any of them. That one runs inside from Beard, making it 2-1. This one grounded hard. Will not get through the gap. Bourgeois will cut it off from his knees. Great effort there from Chase Bourgeois, but that play was probably not going to get made by anybody. Even at the majors, probably, that was a tough one. Deep into the hole. But made a good effort to keep it from going to the outfield as Miller will only get to first on the infield hit. And now number 12, Austin Benoit back up. Benoit over 2 with a strikeout and flyout. And now showing bunt here. Xavier Arias will creep up. Bunt angled to first. Post will just place the tag on the runner. But a good sacrifice there from Benoit. Rare you see your cleanup man having to be the sacrifice man right there, but Coach Diaz makes the right call and advances Miller for out number 1. But I will say in a game like this, runs have been hard to come by for both teams, so not a bad idea with nobody out to advance that runner. So now you have 2 chances at minimum to score that runner from second. You got Boone and Wickland to do it. So Boone at the plate, 2 for 2. And now, see Chance Green might have got a piece of his hand there as he shakes it off quickly. He kind of popped up there as that one stung. As Green collects himself, I think we're ready to go. With Miller at second and 1 down here in the top of the 6th inning. A 1 bouncing away, but Green doing a great job of blocking it as he has not allowed too many pass balls this season. That's another thing. It's been kind of his stronger traits behind the plate is he does not allow any baseball to get by him. Been a brick wall back there, and now 1-1 pitching coming from the Bulldog ace. Hard ground ball straight to Vasquez at second. A little bobble, but no problem there for Eric as he makes the throw to Post at first for out number 2. Does advance. Miller to third. And now it'll be up to the freshman trying to bring in another freshman as Walker Wickland back up. Wickland also 2 for 2. Base hit and a double. And now looking at my scorecard, I should have now kind of understand why Diaz made that decision. As the next 2 batters that were after Benoit laying down that sack bunt are 2 guys that are 2 for 2 today. So that's why I'm not a baseball coach and he is. Runner on third and Miller, Wickland at the plate. The lefty facing the righty Beard. First pitch outside for ball 1. And that's now the 90th pitch thrown by the senior. But again, Beard can pretty much go for eternity, so again, I don't think he's too worried about the pitch count he's at, as the velocity and kind of his attitude really does not change from that first pitch to the pitches in the hundreds. As that one didn't get the call, it's 2-0. That one again does not get the call. It's 3-0. Beard putting these in pretty good spots, but just not getting the calls in this AB. And you got another guy that's 2 for 2 in pits coming up to follow, as the middle of the order has really done most of the damage today for the Gents. That one will get the call. A little change up. And it'll be 3-1. One low for ball 4, as Green will look down to third to hold Miller. But Wickland draws the 2-out walk. And now number 25, Colin Pitts, will stand back in. Another guy that's 2 for 2. And he's got an RBI to go along with it. This one popped up, way up, but gonna go foul into the trees. This one grounded to Vasquez at second, and he'll make the quick flip over to post to end the inning. So Beard strands a couple of runners. As we will move down to the bottom of the 6th, our score is still 2-1. Please stay with us.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs.
Welcome back to Cod Isbell Field, as Xavier Arias leading off yet another inning. Oh for 2 today is X with a pop out and strikeout, trying to get going here in this AB. This one chopped foul. A little bit of a shift in place for him, as there's a big gap between shortstop and second baseman, kind of in the middle of the infield. One-two here to X as he will line this one into the gap in left center. And Xavier will dig for two and will hold up right there as a leadoff double to left center from Xavier Arias. We'll get the Bulldog bats going. That's a huge at bat for both X and the team. Lets X get going, but also gives the Bulldogs a leadoff runner in scoring position in the heart of your order, as you got Peavy now up, who just hit the homer out to right center his last time up. First pitch in there for strike one from Myers. PV a foul tip behind the plate, so it'll stay now, or actually move now 0-2. Wind blowing from left to right. We don't see that too often here at Cottage, though. Normally the wind's blowing in or from center or blowing in from right field. Really do we see it moving kind of left to right like it has today, but might have been the reason why PV's opposite field homer kept on carrying towards right field. PV another swing there, but just got a piece of it as it will stay 0-2. This one chopped foul. PD staying alive here, 0-2. This one kind of reached for by PV, chopped over to the pitcher, and that's going to get through, and Arias will come around as that E4 will allow X to come across to score. And those are the kind of plays TLU needs if they're going to make a run to the conference tournament. PV might have been close to beating it out, but the error does allow Arias to come across to score. Just kind of squirted through into the outfield. So now PV at first on the error. And Arias across the score to tie this one up at 2. First pitch outside to Carson Drain, who's now at the plate. Drain over 2 with the strikeout and pop out. Count is 2-0 here to Drain. And now make it 2-1. Drain continues to be patient here. Looks at a ball 3 from Myers, who's now north of 90. He's at 94 pitches through these 6 innings. A Drain will bloop this one. Should it get down? But it won't. On the move, making the play out in right field is Livesey. Not a bad swing from Drain, but there's out number 2. Or out number 1, actually, excuse me. Just one out, as now Tyler Post will step in 0 for 1 with a walk and strikeout. First pitch gets the call on the outside for strike 1. And now make it 1-1 to the Bulldog first baseman. That one bouncing in front of the plate, but corralled there by Goins. He doesn't let it get too far away from him. Peavy will stay there at first. Count is 3-1 now to Post as he continues to work a favorable count. Payoff pitch to Post, and another one fouled away. Tyler Post will step back into the box. We'll try the payoff pitch again from Myers. So we pitched 100 from the lefty ace. And that is strike 3 swinging as Post goes down for out number 2, and now Chase Bourgeois will come up with Peavy still at first. One foul tipped into the catcher's glove for strike 2. And that one runs in on him. Bourgeois looks at the first ball of the AB. Looking to advance Peavy and keep the inning alive. As a Bulldog shortstop, as he got a base hit last time, as Chase is 1 for 2 on the day. This one popped up and the infield, and Miller underneath it to make the play for out number 3. So after an exciting start to this inning, the Bulldogs just get one across to tie this one up at 2 apiece. We'll go top 7 with a brand new ball game. Please stay with us.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome back to Cod Isabel Field. Top of the 7th we go. Brendan Beard goes back to work, and a nice first pitch of the inning there. Drops in for strike one against Jake Goins, the catcher. Oh, 1 grounded. Vasquez moving over to his right. The throw on the move. Scooped by Post. And the Bulldogs get it done again on that right side of the infield. Vasquez and Post make a nice play for out number 1 of the inning, as Vasquez has made the last 3 putouts for the Bulldogs. This one delivered to Keith for strike 1, as 8, 9, and 1 are due up for the Gents. Keith in the 9 spot. Struggled today, 0 for 2 with the strikeout and a line out to center. This one hard hit, but right to Bourgeois at short. Chase with a bit of a high throw. Post, though, is able to land back on the bag in time. Nicely done by Tyler Post to snag that one, as he's making some nice plays at first. And there are 2 down. So after a couple of ground outs, we'll go to the top of the order to number 27, Carson Livesey. And looks at a first pitch strike on that outside corner. 0-1. Yeah, this one foul towards the TLU dugout, so quickly down 0-2 as Brendan Beard is making quick work of the Gents in this one, at least in this inning. As now Beard is over just past 100 pitches. This will be pitch 102 upcoming. You know, oftentimes these low-scoring games tend to move pretty fast, but we've had so many long at-bats as both pitchers are over 100 total each. We've kind of been slowly moving along in this one. This one line into the gap to left center, cut off by Kesselring. They'll dig for 2. The throw in from Hayden is a pretty good one, and he gets the out. Hayden Kesselring showing off the arm again out in center. Eric Vasquez applied the tag just in time. And how about that to end the inning? So Livesey got the double, but thrown out got the base hit, but thrown out, digging for 2 by Kesselring, and we will go top or bottom of the 7th, where the Bulldogs will look to pump it up in this 2-2 ball game. Please stay with us. welcome back to Cod Isbell Field. 8-9-1 due up for the Bulldogs as Mason Godot will lead off. And now time called by the home plate umpire here, and Godot will have a couple seconds to gather himself. And as Cody Myers back to work, 110 pitches through this top of the order. Another Godot bunt, and Miller wisely waits for it to go foul as he read that one well. But Godot is, for the third time now, has laid down those bunts down the first base line, and they've been working for him. He reached last time, and it was a close play the first time he tried it, so must have been working on this a whole lot in practice this week, guys, for sure. As Godot earlier in the season was still at the tops in batting average, mainly just swinging the bat, but recently he's been showing off the bunts. Another pretty good one laid down here. Godot is going to get to first, and now he'll run to second as well. As that toss got away from him, Mason Godot, small ball king right now, as he keeps on laying down those bunts and reaching base, and the error allows him to move to second. So he's just making it work, and now time called by Coach Diaz. We had a couple arms rolling up in the Centenary bullpen, but will we see a change? We'll wait for that when we come back. All right, so we're back here. No pitching change just yet, as Green lays down the bunt, and it's going to move just foul. Not a bad spot for that one. But we'll have to try it again. Bulldogs with another leadoff man in scoring position with nobody out. Cashed in one time and did not cash in the other time, but only one run during those two instances the last couple of innings, as they've been putting consistent pressure on Myers these last few innings, unlike the first three where he was cruising. They've put a lot more pressure on the Gents ace. Now a step off from Myers to make Godot retreat back. Bunt shown again by Green. Gets it down. They try to go to three with it, and they won't get it done. Aggressive play there by Myers, and I'm sure Coach Diaz made that a point to make that throw and to try to get the force man. But they do not get it done. So Green will advance on the bunt, as that fielder's choice attempt was unsuccessful. So Godot at third, Green at first for Eric Vasquez. 0 for 2 today with a sac fly that advanced the runner to third, but other than that, Eric's been relatively quiet at the plate, and now he's showing bunt. Bulldogs are sticking with the small ball right now. Got Green at first, Godot at third, and Vasquez at the plate with nobody out. And this game is tied at 2 in the bottom of the 7th. Prime opportunity for the Bulldogs to take control of this game, in a game that they desperately need. Vasquez again showing bunt, and they send Green easily to second, so well done there. So you got a couple of guys in scoring position now with nobody down still. 1-1 count. As I imagine now Vasquez will swing the bat here, as that might have been just bait to allow Green to move to second. Yeah, Eric. There in the barrel of the bat above the shoulder now. Looking to get a good pitch he can rip into the outfield as it's a 2-1 count. The quick pitch here. And there's been a couple times now where I think Myers is kind of surprised some of these Bulldog bats. He doesn't waste a whole lot of time in between each pitch. 2-2 now. Pitch number 115 incoming from Myers. And this one back at the middle, and it'll bounce off the mound and into center. And that'll score two. They'll wave in Chance Green, the catcher, on his tail, moves in to score. Eric Vasquez with a 2 RBI base hit. And the Bulldogs are ahead 4-2, and that will probably be it for Cody Myers. Eric Vasquez back at the middle as Myers was not going to be able to make that play, but I think the second baseman was ready for it, but that just took a unfortunate hop off the mound into center field. That benefited TLU as this game is now 4-2 in the front, or in favor of the Bulldogs. Vasquez comes in clutch there, and now we'll take a quick break to allow the new pitcher for Centenary to warm up, but the Bulldogs ahead 4-2. Please stay with us. Welcome back to Cod Isbell Field. As it's a 0-1 count here to Hayden Kesselring. And now make it 0-2. As new pitcher in the game for the Gents is number 35, Jacob Broussard, the sophomore from Houston, Texas, at a straight Jesuit. As a quick check on Vasquez at first there. 4-2 our score if you're just joining us, as Eric Vasquez just delivered a 2 RBI base hit back up the middle to Give the Bulldogs their first lead of this one. And now Kessering will lace that one through, and another base hit for the Bulldogs. And Vasquez will dig for 3. And Eric is in there safely. Meanwhile, Kessering will move to second. And the Bulldogs' aggressive base running continues to pay off as Hayden Kessering delivers. And not a warm welcome to the game for Broussard. So the Bulldog rally continues. Still nobody out in this inning. And now Xavier Arias will stand in with Vasquez at third, Kessering at second, and nobody out. Arias had that double in his last at bat and later came across to score what was the tying run back when it was 2-2 as he looks at ball 1 there. A long wait from Broussard. Now the pitch. It's outside, but a good snag by Goins to keep it in front. Broussard on the year, ERA at 4.22. 0-5 record, but his 16th appearance out of the bench, or out of the bullpen. 26 strikeouts, 15 walks. Opposing batters hitting in .244 against him. One of the better relievers in this Centenary pitching staff, but of course not a great first at bat against Kessering, and now he's down 3-0 to Arias. Infield in tight for the Gents. The 3-0 does find the zone for strike number 1. Here comes the 3-1. Slider does get the call, and it goes full 3-2. This one line foul towards the concession stands. It stays full. Three-two, and X will bring home some more runs. That'll bring down Vasquez as well as Kessering. 2 RBI base hit into right field from Xavier Arias, and the lead is now up to 6-2 as the Bulldogs are pulling away here in the 7th. As they continue to roll right now. And now Adam Peavy will try to join in on the fun. Now, quick mound visit. All right, back in action here is Peavy looking at a 0-1 count. Got a couple more righties warming up in the Gent bullpen. to follow Broussard if he were to exit. Arias at first as PV line drive into center. And that one, though, is not going to get down as a nice running play made out in center field. As that'll force Arias to retreat back to first. And PV is retired for what is the first out of the inning finally. So now Carson Drain will come up. Drain 0 for 3 today. He's been pretty quiet. But looking to make an impact here and keep this 4-run inning rally going. First pitch he sees gets the call on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Ooh, check on Arias, and he is out at first. Was caught him by surprise there. There's a big pickoff there from Broussard as he's starting to settle in here. Arias is picked off, and now Drain with the bases empty will hit with 2 outs. Comes the 1-1. Drain chopper to short. And the play is made in time for out number 3. So that ends an exciting bottom of the 7th. As the Bulldogs end that inning with 4 runs and 4 hits. And they don't leave anyone on base. 6-2, your new score. Bulldogs out in front will go top 8. Please stay with us.
Welcome, everyone, to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs.
Welcome back to Cod Isbell Field. 6-2 our score. Top of the 8th, it's Beard going back to work. Had a long rest after that long last half inning with the Bulldogs scoring 4 runs. But now has a lead to work with. Just needing 6 more outs to help the Bulldogs take a huge game 1 against the Gents. And this game 1 of our doubleheader. Have game 3 expected to happen on Sunday, not Saturday, as we could see some rain tonight and a lot tomorrow. So that's the expectation. TLU softball underway as well, right across the ballpark against Trinity. As scoreless through 1 inning over there. Meanwhile, here a 2-1 count to Clay Menard as it's 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Gents. Menard 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. As that pitch from Beard outside, ball 3. 105 now for Beard, the pitch count. But Brendan is quite accustomed to going in deep into these games with the pitch count being the way it is. But there is a leadoff walk allowed on 5 pitches. So Menard is aboard for the first time. And now number 26, Alex Miller, will come back up. Freshman from Cy-Fair High School. And now Coach Palmer will call time. And I think we might see a pitching change here. Coach Palmer and Beard talking things over on the mound with Chance Green. And I think that's going to do it for Beard. As Brendan Beard goes strong through 7.5 innings of work. And now we will turn things over to, looks like Nolan McInville trotted on into the mound. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Cottage Bell Field. Diego Vinton on the mound, not Nolan McInville. I apologize. So Vinton, normally a starter, but gets the call here to out of the bullpen. This is his first time out of the bullpen, actually. He's made 10 appearances and 10 starts. So Diego, though, has been a bullpen guy in the past, so this is nothing really new to him. Just first time this year he's had to do it. 6.79 ERA, 3-5 record. Vinton kind of had an up and down year, but Coach Palmer trusting one of his veteran arms to come in here and close out this game. Has a 4-run lead to work with as Beard wasn't going to quite go 161 this time around as they cut it off at about 115. The throw down to first, not a bad throw down from Green, but unable to get Menard at first. Back to work here with Miller, though. 1-1 count. This one grounded hard. had a double play ball. Arias will still get the force, but they won't get two as he kind of bobbled it. As that was a hot shot to third. But the Bulldogs will take the force out. And there's out number one. They also get Menard's speed off the base pass as well. So not a bad trade-off there. As Miller grounded into the fielder's choice. So now it's Austin Benoit back up. Benoit 0 for 2 and laid down a sack bunt last time. See if they call him upon him to do it again or just have him swing the bat with one out. First pitch from Vinton and a fastball right down the middle for strike one. And a swing and a miss. Strike two is Vinton. Looking good out of the bullpen here. Got a nice ground out and now ahead 0-2. Bit of a breaking ball there, just misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And another lazy pickoff attempt there from Diego. Lazier than Myers that we saw earlier. One-two pitch and strike three, foul tipped into the catcher's glove. Vinton with a big strikeout as he gets 2 quick outs out of the bullpen. So now it's up to number 16, Joey Boone, the senior. Try to keep the inning going. Try to advance Miller. They're down 4 right now and have 4 outs left. Boone, though, has played well. 2 for 3. A couple of base hits. This one ripped into the hole and it's going to get through into left field. So 2 out base hit there from Boone to advance Miller to second and keep the inning alive. So that puts a little more pressure on Vinton here. As now Wickland will stand back in. First pitch he sees is fouled out of play. Wickland on the day, 2 for 2 with a walk, double, and a base hit. Freshman's played well as he looks at a ball there. It's 1-1. Got fastball there from Vinton, fouled away. Makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes. This one fouled off inside of the barrel there, and it's going to stay 1-2. 9 hits each for both teams, 2 errors for the Gents, none for the Bulldogs. 6-2 our score, and those errors were some costly ones for Centenary. One-two pitch. Doesn't get the call. Close one there and goes even, 2-2. Cut fastball grounded to post. He'll flip it to Diego covering the bag, and that is going to end the top of the 8th. Diego Vinton does a nice job coming in relief of Brendan Beard. As that 3-1 put out will end the top of the 8th. We'll go bottom 8, 6-2 our score. The Bulldogs look to add a few more insurance runs before heading to the top of the 9th. Please stay with us.
More than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome back to Kyle Isbell Field. Tyler Post leading off the bottom of the 8th. Oh, 1 misses away. As Broussard back to work here for the Gents. Post, Bourgeois, and Godot due up for TLU. This one flowing out to left, and it's going to drop. Tyler Post will get the base hit. Lead off single blooper into left, and Post will take it. Gets his first hit of the ball game. And now we'll turn things over to Chase Bourgeois. And now time going to be called, and I think we're going to see a pitching change here as Broussard's day will be done. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll meet the new pitcher for the Gents. Please stay with us. welcome back to Cottisville. Tace Bourgeois will now face the new pitcher on the mound for the Gents. As that one's going to get past Goins. It's number 8 on the mound, Jordan Hodges, 5'11" sophomore from Longview, Texas. As that one got away from him. Probably scored that a wild pitch as Post advances to second. Bourgeois 1 for 3 on the day with a base hit. And has made a couple of nice plays at short as well this evening. Bulldogs looking to add a couple more runs on top of what is now a 6-2 lead. They tied it back up midway through this game at 2-2, and then now took full control last inning with a 4-run bottom of the 7th. And they've kind of been in full control since. Some great pitching from Brendan Beard as he has a quality start once again. And Diego Vinton did a good job coming in relief last inning as he looked to earn the save in the top of the 9th. Meanwhile, a 3-1 count here to Chase with Tyler Post at second, excuse me. As that one goes outside for ball 4. So a first batter that Hodges faces, he walks. And that puts 2 runners aboard for Mason Godot. And we'll see if Godot will lay down that patented bunt once again, as he's been money on it the last 2 times. Here it is. This one, though, popped up. It's going to go foul. Alex Miller playing in tight over there at first. There's the bunt, and it goes outside. Good job by Godot to pull it back in time. Count goes even, 1-1. Godot lays down a pretty good one. No play at third, excuse me, and that hesitation allows Godot to beat it out. Mason Godot showing off the wheels today. They take a peek at third to see if they can get Post. They don't, and then Mason Godot, meanwhile, is able to beat it out. Another infield single he reaches on these bunts, and the bases are loaded for Chance Green, and still nobody out. As Green looks at a first pitch strike. 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Reached on a bunt his last time. On kind of a failed fielder's choice opportunity. That one goes low. Make it 1-1. One flies outside for another ball. It's 2-1. Actually 3-1, excuse me. And that one runs inside and it'll go off the back of Chance Green, and that hit by pitch is going to score Tyler Post. So everyone advances. Bourgeois to third, Godot to second, and Chance Green is aboard at first on the hit by pitch, making it 7-2 now. And now we'll have another pitching change when we come back. Please stay with us. Kind of late back here on the call, but we saw a ground ball that was going to for sure score one, and then an errant throw from short will score another. So Vasquez reaches on the E6. And then Bourgeois and Godot both come around to score. Green's now at third, and Vasquez is at second. So make it now, should be 9-2. As our scoreboard here at home reads 8-2, but on the screen it's correct. 9-2 TLU. As this kind of game's got out of hand here for the Gents down these last two innings. As the new pitcher, by the way, for the Gents is trying to get a name for you. It's Schmidt on the mound, but I can't quite find him on the roster. Logan Schmidt, freshman from Pearland, number 13. As Kesselring with a rip out the deep left, but not going to have enough distance to get out of here. Meanwhile, Eric Vasquez will advance to third, and wait, then so 9-2 our score. Vasquez advances to third. So 2 down now for Xavier Arias, and Vasquez at third base. 9-2 our score. And Xavier strikes out swinging, so a quick strikeout there for Schmidt to end the inning. So they bring home 3 more runs in that 8th inning. This game now blown up to 9-2. We will go top 9 for Diego Vinton to close things out. Please stay with us.
More than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome back to Cottersville Field. Matthew Herrera pinch hitting here. Sophomore from Sunnyvale, Texas. Pinch hitting for Pitts in the 7th spot. As the Gents will look to get some of their bench guys some work here as this game's gotten out of hand the last couple of innings. It was 2-0 Centenary through about 6 innings But then the Bulldogs from between ending 6 and 8 score 8 runs to make it 9-2. They've taken full control of this one and haven't looked back. Meanwhile, Diego Vinton looking at a 2-2 count here, facing Herrera. 8th appearance this season, and this is at-bat number 11 for him. Chopper to Vinton, and the easy throw over to Post at first for out number 1. And I'll see another pinch hitter here. It's going to be number 40, Trace Shirley, freshman from Cleveland, Texas. That one low and away from Vinton. And by the looks of it, this looks like it's Trey Shirley's first at-bat of the season, as I'm not seeing him on the stat sheet. So the freshman getting his first collegiate at-bat right here against Vinton, who's pitching well right now, the junior. 2-0 pitch is in there for a strike. This one grounded hard, foul. So 2-2 count here to Shirley. His first collegiate at bat. 2-2, back at the middle, and Shirley with a base hit and stumbles. But able to get to first, as that was a fun moment there. Shirley will laugh it off. But how about that for your first career at bat? A great moment to get the hit, but then you trip and fall on your way to first. But luckily, it got into the outfield, so Shirley was able to make it in time. But that'll be an at-bat he'll definitely remember forever, probably. But nice swing there from Shirley. The one here is this one lined into the gap. But Mason Godot on the run makes a heck of a play. He continues to show off the wheels in this one, as that was 4th pinch hitting for Keith, and he lines out. Pretty good swing, but Godot makes a heck of a play. And now back to the top of the order for Livesay. Or Livesay, excuse me. Had a double or base hit last time, but was thrown out digging for 2. Just one more out left for Diego Vinton. It goes low for ball 1. First time facing Livesay. Comes the 1-0. Slider goes outside. 2-0, runs inside for ball 3. So Vinton kind of struggling to find the zone here against Livesey. That one does find the zone as Livesey there looked like he was taken all the way. 3-1 with 2 down. Yeah, swing and a miss, strike 2. So 1 strike and 1 out away. The Bulldogs taking game 1 in dominant fashion. Runner goes, and Vinton does not get the call. Livesey draws the walk, and that puts 2 aboard with 2 out for number 6, Clay Menard. There's strike 1 there, delivered by Diego. Now make it strike 2. Comes the 0-2 from Vinton. This one grounded to Vasquez at second. Quick flip to Chase Bourgeois, covering at 2. And that'll end things here in game 1. A dominant second half stretch from the Bulldog bats, along with a great outing from both Brendan Beard and Diego Vinton out of the bullpen as the Bulldogs take game 1 and get off to a good start in this series. 9-2 your final. We'll take a quick 30 to 45 minute break. We'll be back. We'll have game 2 of this doubleheader, and before having game 3 later on this weekend. But the Bulldogs will take every win they can get, and they have a dominant showing here in game 1. We'll look to carry that into game 2 when we come back in just a bit. Don't go anywhere.